Okay, shop update from Doozer's shop. I'm going to show you around, do a little shop update for everybody if you're interested. Let's see, first of all, let's see here. I'm playing with the Boyer-Schultz surface grinder. Got kind of a cool setup, I thought. We're regrinding a single angle on a tapered gib, a gib with one angle, not a compound gib. I had purchased a Flynn 6-inch, big one, boring head off eBay. Actually, I got two of them. I got another one. And the gib was a little banana shape. So I was able to put it on this, this is a Taft Pierce Toolmaker's knee. It's a magnet, 90-degree squaring magnet. And to get the angle, I clamped it in the Kurt vise that I plopped on top of the Walker chuck. At an angle. You can see the wheel all set up there. And that worked out real good. I'll show you that in a little bit. But I don't have a sign plate or a sign magnet or a compound sign magnet, which I'd love. Beautiful Suburban items. I keep watching them on eBay and I see the prices and I just know. But anyways, that came out well. I'll show you that. And you got the big Kurt up there, and boy, it just barely fits. I could fit a finger between the wheel and the magnet before I started getting it ground. So that's good. I got the Boyer-Schultz grinder. I'm running off a VFD. It's pretty cool. I can run faster than 60 Hertz to make the wheel act a little harder, and I can slow it down, you know, less than 60. It makes the abrasive break away and expose the fresh grains, act a little softer. So that's a pretty neat trick. I suggest definitely if you want to VFD your grinder, do that. I made my own oil feed lines. It used to be, there was a little dropper there and I got a soft plug in there. I converted it to the back of the table. You can kind of see there. It's like a 1032 banjo fitting to, I think, 1/8 inch soft line, and that goes to a pump inside the machine. And for the back, on top, I got another fitting for the column that shoots the oil for the vertical waste. And so that goes into the, and that works out pretty well. I use transmission fluid ATF, red ATF for the table, and it seems to glide a little nicer than the Vactra. I use Vactra up on the vertical column so it'll stick to the vertical surfaces. So I got two little pump cans in there. Working on the Harding HLV lathe here. Somebody used water-based coolant on the dovetails and it got rusty. Use water-based coolant on your machines, at least your home shop machines. Use oil, like 1 part Omega Met or whatever. What I'm going to do to regrind the gib is, it's a tapered gib. You know, it's tapered along the length, and it's also, I believe, 55 degrees dovetail. So what I've got here is, this is a brand new gib I have from a Bridgeport for the table. I don't remember where I got it, but when you put, it's the same taper per foot. So when you put the one gib on the other, it cancels out the angle and leaves you the parallel surface again. So that's cool. That's what I'm going to super glue or Loctite these and clamp them, let it dry, and then I can grind this gib without a sign plate or a sign bar set up on my my surface grinder magnet. So that's going to work out. And I'm going to buy a 55-degree dovetail cutter. I'm going to recut the cross slide and the top of the carriage crossways there in one of my milling machines and just true it up. No, I'm not going to scrape it. Reestablishing the surfaces true with a milling cutter gets you 98% perfect. That last 2% scraping, I'm just not practiced enough on scraping to do a good job. I'd screw it up more. So 98% is better than whatever this is. It's kind of rough and whatever. The Tsugami lathe, I'll walk you over to it. It's made in Japan. It's a copy. Sucker. And there's the decal. And been doing some work for my buddy down the street, some valve guides with his motorcycle. I got it tooled up pretty well. I got a drill chuck on there. Basically, to get the chuck on center, you run it to the stop, and it's on center. If you're within a few thou, you're good. I cut a bearing race on it the other day. I had to make it a little bit smaller. Just cut it with a regular 1/4-inch carbide triangle insert. Worked very well. I'm surprised. It's just a very rigid lathe. I think that's the key. Once you got the cuts going, you just keep on it. I want to get a 4-jaw 5C mount chuck. That's a 3-jaw. That's handy. It's within 2 thou, 3 thou, but I really would like a 4-jaw in a 4-inch stuff on the lathe. Got my OC White lamp from an old factory in Buffalo. It's actually, you can tell it's OC White. It's got the dingleberries on the adjuster knob. I'm thinking it's like 1910 era, and I got the rest of it over on the bench there. But picked this oil can up at a little 5 and dime store. It had a straight spout, and I bent it straight because I thought keep the oil from dripping, or I don't know what I thought. But then I put another bend in it to put it back up again, and now it's kind of like a lightning bolt. And it's got a good form to it. I like it. I just used a brake line tubing bender for 1/4-inch tubing. And I just think it adds more style than just a little straight oiler tube. So I think that's an Eagle. I don't know, silly things that I get a kick out of and I'm proud of. So if I ever get another Eagle like that, I'm going to put the same bend in it because it looks really cool. Yep, Tsugami, you can see on the bench, I got a whole bunch of stuff I've been playing with. My shop's always busy. I believe in working in my shop. I'm just cleaning up the Colchester 17-inch. Making a little bushing thing for one of the things in the headstock. Nothing's wrong with it. I just got to get it back together. I got to suck the sludge out of the headstock because its oil's never been changed in a long time. So I'm cleaning that up. Ways are excellent shape. Once again, I got the Atlas drill press, the 8520 mil. That's my big Clearman drill press, and the Van Norman 50 taper machine, and the Gorton, the headless Bridgeport. I'm doing a lot of surface plate stuff. Boy, oh boy, this is so handy. I got a cast iron plate because at the time it was in my basement in Buffalo, and a granite plate would have been too heavy. I think it's like 22 by 33 or some such number. But boy, oh boy, is it handy. If you ever find, these are hard to find, these little clampy things for the height gauge. But yeah, they're handy. Working on the cleaning up the Giddings Lewis horizontal boring mill. I scored a VFD on eBay for it. So that's coming along. Always cleaning on that. You can see my workbench. Boy, oh boy, I got stuff going on and stuff taken apart, and I'm drinking coffee and super gluing stuff and measuring things and pieces, parts, and that's a body of a door closer. I'm gonna use that. I'm gonna get another one from work and use them as armrests in my fire truck. So that'll be kind of cool. And rebuilding the live center and cutters and parts, and I've been digging through my tooling for mounting stuff to the table. Parts washer, use that all the time. Here's my board that I got the piece out. This is the gib that I ground on the magnet, and it's all shiny and good and true again. But ton of stuff going on. Got the bandsaw over there. Got the VFD I was playing with. If you guys know of a job selector, let me know, because I just got the cardboard box from the blade that came in up there for my surface feet per minute numbers. And I got my grinders over there that I moved, and the welding bench is full of stuff. And, you know, pliers, and I've been doing a ton of work. But for now, this is where I'm at. I hope you guys enjoy Doozer Shop update. And I will talk to you when I give you guys another update. See ya. Bye-bye.